Okay guys, we are back. Apologies for the radio silence this morning, but I had a few handling appointments to keep. Don't worry though, some of the classes have been pre-recorded from this morning, so we will have those up probably later on today or even into this evening. But we're back with the live coverage now. This is day 2 of the Australian National, and we're kicking off with the Stock Coat Intermediate Bitch class. Judge here is Herr Hasgal. So, don't worry, we will have the rest of the classes up later on. Our good friend of the page, Joe Cathy, has been recording while I've been busy. Joe, thanks very much, and thanks for joining me for this class.
Welcome. It's a nice big class.
It is indeed. So guys, once again, just for I see a few people have hopped on, very welcome to this day 2 coverage. Just for the classes this morning, I had a few handling obligations, but I will be, thankfully, thanks to Joe, they have been recorded, they will be uploaded later, but we're now back with the live streaming. So what we currently have going at the moment, guys, is the Stock Coat Intermediate Bitch class. Judge here is Herr Hasgal. Our pleasure guys, as I said, not to worry, the classes have been captured from this morning. I was just busy handling, but we will have them up later on today. Just going to crack on with some live streaming for now. A dog show is not the best place to do some video uploads. So you're all very welcome for joining. I see we have a good few people from Australia. I see 1 or 2 South American representatives there. Hello, Malcolm.
Right, I'm back. Hit me.
You're back.
What do you need to know?
So, well, I need to know where I am in the catalogue.
Page 73.
73, there we go. And guys, as I said earlier, I'm delighted to be joined by my co-commentator for this class, Joe Cathy. How you doing, Joe?
Very good, thanks.
Good, good. So, Joe, let's see, what type of an initial call-out order do we have here?
Initial call out. Alright, Hazy there has Give Out Legend of Zelda.
Catalogue
who surveyed this Thursday.
Very good.
Second place is Alazanula. Third place, Give Out Kelsey, who's just having a change of handler, has disappeared for a moment.
Okay.
Fourth place, Kanik Rise of the Phoenix. Fifth is Kanik Yves Saint Laurent. Then I'm a 6th place, Fable Hound Adventure Begins. Shep Rose Simply Red. Kingland Henrietta. Benziva Rolling on the River. And then Cinderhoff Rain. And that's your top 10 up until Kylie is what you're watching.
Super. Now guys, obviously we have had just a few queries about positions for the ring for the classes, and just due to some club regulations we just have to stay outside the double handling area and away from the tents, so hence why we are where we are. But we're going to do our best to bring you as much coverage as we can. A nice full class today as well, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many missing, that's for sure.
And guys, not to fear, I do have 1 or 2 other handling obligations throughout the National, but I will obviously be getting Joe and thankfully a few other friends of the page to record some of the bits that I'm not around for, so we will get you as complete a National as we can. And have you been enjoying the national so far, Joe?
Very good. These intermediate classes are very competitive every year. They're super class this year. So yeah, it's been a good national. 2 good judges again.
Absolutely.
Good weather so far. I don't really want to say it out loud, but
Yeah, we won't jinx ourselves, considering I brought the Irish
so
weather
far,
last
good
year.
weather. It's very warm. I'm sure it doesn't look as warm as it is, but it's very warm.
Yeah, we're absolutely sweating buckets here, lads.
Yeah.
Should have brought a change of t-shirt, actually.
Or you'll have to change your t-shirt for some progeny groups.
Yes, yes.
Stand up! Oh.
Do you need a pen?
Yeah, I have one. What do you think?
Someone's robbed Joe's pen.
Well, it's more like Joe's lost a pen.
No, someone's lost it. Someone's robbed it, Joe. We're going to be throwing slaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, we've had a change there, Joe.
Yeah, there's a couple of movements. So that was Panique Yves Saint Laurent went up into 4th. And we already had 108 there, moved from 9th to 8th. That's Benziva rolling on the river.
Yeah. And as someone who's handled in classes like this, Joe, how difficult is it to make that place and not get lost in the numbers?
I mean, it's a while since I've handled in a class like that.
You never lose it. You
You know
never
what?
lose
The
it.
handlers are never lost. So the handlers know exactly what's happening and can see the class the best, I think, which is why you always trust your handler. Even if the dog looks like it's doing fine, if they're asking for more, give them more. If you think, you know, oh, I need to call more and the handler's telling you to be quiet, I would still stick with what the handler's telling you, because what they're experiencing in there, you might not actually be able to see. But yeah, it's overwhelming for these dogs because you can probably hear the noise, and you know, it's so noisy. There's a lot of people around, there's a lot of people moving in different directions, and the attraction ring obviously is very close to where the dogs are actually working, and then there's another layer of people spectating. So it's noisy, there's a lot of people, there's ring officials, photographers, stewards, people taking notes, you name it. So it can be overwhelming for the dogs, and that's when the dog gets lost. It's never really, it's not even a training thing, because you can't train for this atmosphere. We don't always have shows with this atmosphere, so it's just about connection with the dog. And if your connection with the dog's strong enough and the dog's alert enough, they'll hang on and be able to pick you out, sort of thing. But that's why we see, you know, luminous colours and obvious colours and things like that. It's not to make you look pretty, that's for sure, because few people look pretty in, you know, wild pink or whatever, but it's so the dog can find you. We've always been told, I've always been told dogs are colourblind, and whatever it is they do see, it helps them. So, yeah, that's why you see all these sort of different colours on the attractors and things. And consistency. I mean, I wore the same colour the whole of Vitalia's career, and the same colour for Cersei, a different colour but the same all the time for Cersei, and it's just about consistency and helping the dog to find you and pick you out in this sort of crowd and this sort of chaos, because it is chaotic when it gets going. It's like we're listening, you know, cringing at the noise. You can imagine what the dogs with a really sensitive hearing are feeling in there, and they're in there with a stranger or somebody they know as their handler, but essentially know their person, not their person.
Yeah.
And they can be under quite a lot of pressure in there if it's a tough class like this. So yeah, it takes a good dog to do these classes, it really does. At the front end, these dogs are under real pressure. And I did do a recording of the intermediate long coat bitch class, which was a super class. I was standing with Craig Rice watching it, and we were discussing and having a bit of a laugh together about it. But we can see these dogs, they start to lose their attractor, they start to flag a wee bit, and we can see it even before the judge does. So we're almost preempting the
Preempting
move.
the changes,
So
yeah.
so we almost know it's coming, sort of thing. And even the handlers are concentrating on where the attractors are or what the dog's doing. They're maybe not quite seeing what the dogs around them are doing either. The one behind them might be really motoring, the one in front of them flagging. So we can sometimes see exactly what's going to happen. And
Absolutely.
yeah, people sit and say, why is that one not going up or whatever? Well, you know, the judge is trying to look at, I don't
20
know,
plus
what's here,
dogs.
20 dogs, yeah, and, you know, he might not be looking at the same bitch as you, you know.
Absolutely.
And he also might have already seen something that he particularly likes or dislikes, which is making his decision not as black and white as yours in that moment. So
Of course.
you get a lot of that outside the ring. Oh, I would put that one up. Yeah, well, you know, you've not done the full adjudication of this dog yet, so let's just trust Herr Haskell.
In keeping with the full adjudication, now comes the money maker.
That's
the
it.
gating,
The
often where
big
places
move.
are win or lost.
I think what Renata's saying there, if I'm reading her right, is that they're going to walk around and start running in the bottom corner and come back up towards us. So
And it really has to be said, both judges this year are very dog welfare conscious and
They are.
very patient with the dogs.
very
so-
patient, yeah, and particularly the Spanish judge has been very
Yes.
patient with some bad behaviour. And again, you see comments, oh, you know, this, that, next thing. It's his choice to be patient and allow the dog to settle and allow the handler a few attempts at things. That's the judge's prerogative. So, you know, where you think, oh, I would have that, it wasn't measured within the first 2 or 3 attempts, you know, well, that's the judge's prerogative.
I suppose if people have trained all year for it, the judge is conscious that people have put the work in and maybe the dog's just having a bad day.
That's it.
Now, here we
So I
go.
think we're going to walk all the way, 1, 2, 3 sides, and start in that bottom left corner. That's what the signs look like. So outside the ring, when I'm showing my dog, that's what I'm thinking. That's how I get into position. I don't care what my handler tells me. I'm looking at the body language of the judge, and I'm thinking they're going to run from the bottom. And I'm not going to start calling or exhaust the dog before it gets there. So that looks like that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
So this is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
First 6.
Legend of Zelda. Give out Legend of Zelda. Alizan Ula. Give out Kelsey. Oh. They got the jump on us a bit there. Here we go.
There we go. They're
Give out
off.
Kelsey. Canique Yves Saint Laurent is up in fourth. Fifth is Rise of the Phoenix. Canique Rise of the Phoenix. And Christine at the back there has Table Hound Adventure Begins, I think. I'll double check that one.
And Hazy is away.
Oh no, that's Shep Rose Simply Red, I beg your pardon. Oh, and I've got it written as red too. I don't know where that one then went then. It's obviously lost in places. That wasn't as smooth as some of them would have liked, was it?
No. But when is the gating really?
So, sorry, I'll be clearer. So that's give out Legend of Zelda, Alizan Ula. Give out Kelsey, who's now gone up a place into second.
Oh, there we go. Not over yet. The battle between two Zandamars. The handlers, that
The
is.
handlers, yeah. Canique Yves Saint Laurent with Jess in fourth, and then the next Jess in fifth has Canique Rise in the Phoenix, and Christine has Shep Rose Simply Red. So that's us to the second group.
Okay, one group down, another group to go, and they are nearly ready to go actually.
Right, so here,
That's who we've got.
this must be Fablehound Adventure Begins, so she lost places and I missed it. And then Benziva Rolling on the River. 125 is Kingland Henrietta. 129 is Cinderhoff Rain. And 122
And they are getting ready to
Cast the
move.
Star Roller.
And they're off.
I don't know who's in 11th. They're going to move, so I'm. This is the punch. I think this class is going to get really interesting because the heat's really starting to bite, and some of these females are looking a
Oh
bit.
yes, we're even feeling a bit toasty here.
Some of the females are looking a bit reluctant to move up the gears. So
Most definitely. A bit of a cleaner gating group
Yeah.
that time. Now time for the away and back. Often the annoying part where you can lose a place.
the sixth bitch in that group was Shaped Rose Pink Dahlia, who's also by Castor. So that looks like the Diablo daughter went up a place. Kingland Henrietta, she's gone up to 7th. Adventure Begins lost a place.
Now, one group ends, another begins.
So Blue Max Time Tazzy on the front of this group.
Fabulous name.
Elsa's Crazy Beautiful is the second female. 109's Van Harley Katja. 116 is Vladimir Zippity Day. And 119, I think will be another Elsa's. Yep, Elsa's Crazy Over Unelli. So that's 17 in the class, 17 gone round so far.
Yeah, and they're getting ready.
Oh, the handler's off.
Out of the way. Wasn't waiting for the starting pistol. Let's catch up for the rest of the group.
Come on!
Nice running, 109.
Yeah.
At 109, 2 places. I would have done the
There
same.
we go, there we
Very
go.
good running.
And it's still wide open.
There's the man.
That was Van Harley Katja, the Castor daughter. So she's gone up into 13th place. Oh, sorry, she's gone up 1 place. She's gone up into 14th place. It was this dramatic way of pointing made me think he had gone 2 places.
We love a bit of drama.
Yeah, we like drama.
All we need is a soundtrack.
That's an excellent.
There.
What class? Novice. Novice. Next year it'll be open. The year after that.
115. Natalia Amore Mia. 126. Katik, let's go, Georgia. 132. Jabbar Exotic. 114. Dunstein Mystique. 123. Concasha Quantum Star. Be the last group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
And they're away. As they say back home, get up the garden.
A bit more muted at this end than it was at the front.
A wee bit.
Bella! Bella, come on!
Judged. Yes, it wasn't a lie. Oh, she's in a good position.
And Ryan was 10.
Okay, I think that's the end of the gating. I think, or is there one more group?
No,
No, that's that. That's all she wrote.
This one. I do wear it that
see if I can get my
Get your bearings.
together.
It's very hard to keep track.
My stuff, get my stuff together. So I think we're at give out Legend of Zelda, give out Kelsey. That's Kelsey with Craig. Legend of Zelda is with Hazy. Alazan Ula with Mel Tudosi, 131. Kanik Eve Saint Laurent is 110 with Jess Bird. Kanik Rise of the Phoenix, 113 with Jess Kida. 130 is Shiprose Simply Red. 125 is Kingland Henrietta with Chelsea Birds. Adventure Begins. Fablehound Adventure Begins. Binseaver Rolling on the River. Sunderhoff Rain. The Star Zola, so that's the first 2 and 11 again.
Very good. And if you heard Rolling on the River and Tina Turner's playing in your head, we're sorry, but that's going to be it for the day.
The brother is agent for the Blues. Right, he's up and about it, Mr.
Up and
Pascal.
about.
I don't think he's quite finished.
No, he's a man on a mission.
He's up and about it at the front end.
Absolutely, it ain't over yet. You can tell by the way he's walking.
He's having a good look at Kelsey.
Yeah. Willie, won't he? Willie, won't he?
Bit painful for the handler in front here.
Yeah.
Dink, yeah.
Yeah, and up we go.
Kelsey's gone. He's be spewing.
I reckon Craig won't let her forget that one.
The breeders probably won't mind. So give out Kelsey on the front and give out Legend of Zelda second. I think they're both from Salvatore. I'll double check.
Not a bad result having a first and second.
Kelsey is Salvatore. Legend of Zelda's Salvatore. Alazan Ula's just sitting happily in third, trying to mind her own business and not get in trouble.
Yeah, keeping her head down,
So
plowing
everybody
along.
else is like, let those two battle the hell out of each other.
I'm happy where I am, thanking you.
So Alazan Ula's from Olymp Lachenheim. Kanik Eve Saint Laurent, the fourth female, is another Salvatore, so a real heavily influenced Salvatore class. 124. 113 with Jess Kida is a Casa Contra daughter. 130 is also a Casa Contra daughter. 125 is a short coat daughter of Diablo, because we have some inter-variety breeding here, of course. That's Kingland Henrietta.
Oh, and we've got another change.
Oh, a bit more at the front, yeah.
So 110 going to the front.
Not the front.
Oh, sorry, not the front, the third. Up near the front.
The front. Yeah, so that's Kanik Eve Saint Laurent. Salvatore. So now Salvatore 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
And Alazan Ula, who I totally hexed by saying she was trying to mind her own business, unfortunately lost her place, gone into fourth.
And it's important to mention, obviously,
And
pedigree,
Wolfgang.
because we're on Stud Dog and Progeny, or Sire and
Yeah, I
Progeny
mean,
today.
I think if you're watching this, it's frustrating to watch feeds that don't tell you who you're looking at, and I think for me it's more interesting if you're not aware of who they are to know a little bit about them. So, yeah, so we have Salvatore, who was a gold medalist a few years ago here, and then Olymp, who's also a gold medalist here, and then Casta, who is also a gold medalist. That might tell you the system works, I don't know. I think I've heard Mel Groth say that before.
Well, it's certainly working today.
Yeah. Gail and I made a piece on female lines a few years ago. Heather, the other one, Kylie and I worked on some other pal. Kylie and I worked on a piece a couple of years ago for Gail Donald, and we sort of I think Gail named it for us, and she named it "Does quality with quality really beget quality?" Something like that, and it kind of does, you know. So wise old breeders tell you they have to be of a certain standard for you to expect a certain standard to pop out. So to see these gold medalists,
There we go, they're already fighting.
there's a fight at the front. It's these gold medalists producing such competitive females, as Mel would tell you. It shows you that it's working. Not saying anything about the mothers, so that's remiss of me. Let's have a look and see if I know anything about the mothers. Give Out Kelsey is from Give Out Tatum, and Give Out Legend of Zelda is from Give Out Domino. Domino I do know. I think Give Out Domino is from their own dog, Give Out Tennessee Drummer, who was a really highly placed Australian dog a few years ago. Granddaughters?
Both of them are drummer
Yeah,
grandmothers.
so both, there you go.
Thank you, Jodie, and
So,
well done.
Give Out has stopped. That's all right. Give Out has stopped by to tell me that I don't need to look it up. So they're both from drum daughters. So a good example of breeding wisely, because they're using Salvatore on drum granddaughters. So I see. You should let me look.
His sister's granddaughter. Sorry.
So the same line to same line. Here's handlers with good awareness too. They're getting a nice picture with Gail for the breeder, because that's a breeder 1-2 at national, so that's a great thing, yeah.
That's a great, you speak from experience.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We did that last year. Yeah, it's a lovely thing. Yeah, it's pictures to keep for a lifetime.
Of course.
I think I'm right in saying Give Out with these bitches or similar were 1 and 3 or 1 and 4 or something like that previously, but they're 1 and 2 this year, so good.
Did it even one better?
They've done it, and that's a picture for good. Gail's awareness is brilliant, because
Fantastic.
she'll always do the picture that you want her to do, and sometimes she already knows, and you know. So we're walking now for the other judge. So that's the end of the class in terms of movement placings. They're going to stay like that. So Give Out Kelsey, the winner of Intermediate Bitch at the 2026 National with Craig Rice. Give Out Legend of Zelda, one of the youngest in the class, no doubt, because she was just surveyed. Second, Kanik Rise of the Phoenix with Jess Bird. Alazanula from Queensland, fourth. Sorry, Kanik Yves Saint Laurent is third, and Kanik Rise of the Phoenix is fifth. Check Rose Simply Red with Christine Camertons is, I'm not very good at that name, is sixth. I've struggled with it all weekend. Kingland Henrietta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Chelsea, that's a Diablo daughter. Fablehound Adventure Begins is 8th. 9th is Benziva Rolling on the River, a Victorian Chile daughter. And Cinderhoff Rain in 10th. That's a Lotto de la Casa Bedouin daughter with Kylie. 1, 2, 2 is Castastarzola. That's 11th. 12th is 1, 3, 4, Shape Rose Pink Dahlia from Castor. 1, 2, 1. Oh, I'm testing myself now. 1, 2, 1. Think about it. Oh, I know who it is. I can see her head. That's Blue Max Time Tazzy. And Time Tazzy's from Xander Grabford now. 109, who was a good running bitch, is Van Harley Katja from Castastar Contra. 120, Elsa's Crazy Beautiful from Rasta Gamsital. 116, Vladimir Zippity Day from Volcano Uno.
Well, that is that, folks. That concludes this class. Don't worry, we will be back either live or with recorded footage from today later on. But in the meantime, Joe, thanks for being my co-host.
You're welcome. I hope they could understand some of that.
Between an Irish and a Scot, I think we managed reasonably well.
There's people in Belgium saying, what?
What? People in Ireland probably thinking, what? But anyway, guys, we will be back later on today. We might have a few more guest commentators as well. But in the meantime, hope you've enjoyed the footage, and we'll speak to you soon.